Oh, wait, I haven't played music yet. Ah, I forgot. Oh, silly me! How could I forget the most basic part of the stream? Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna pick something from Spotify, then we'll continue on our merry way. What should we play today? Last time we played Sonic music, I believe? No. Yeah, Sonic music and then Yakuza music as well. What video game series do I want to play out this time? Maybe Devil May Cry. Not from the Netflix adaptation. Why does there's this workout mix that I'm looking at in Spotify has like songs from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance for some reason. So weird. Might as well. No. A lot of these workout mixes are like pretty short. I'm not sure what I wanna play. You know what? This one's pretty good. Hello, Neko Drew 4457. Glad you're able to make it today. So I don't think I introduced myself yet in the stream because I was busy looking for music to play in the background. But anyways, I'm Reap Sykes. I am a former Reaper, now turned into an artist and gaming VTuber. And tonight we're gonna do, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Even more art fights. Even more art fight drawing. Ignore this. This was me making an animation for fun. I forgot to close it. Actually, not really. I didn't forget to close it. I just wanted to show y'all. Show y'all it. Show it to y'all. This is supposed to be a character from my webcomic, Life into Dreams. Yeah, thanks. I was pretty bored, so I decided to just, like, do some animation. It's been a while since I've animated, since the last time I did was for my university. But anyways, we should probably start with ArtFight. I'm gonna open up a new window. And our first art fight for tonight, our first target for tonight is, let me search up their name, I forgot already. Let us see. Let us see. Let me look at my folder bookmarks. Enemy targets. Oh wow, I did not add them to my okay. Anyways, their name is Bowie. And the artist is, okay, I gotta search this up again. Bowie, a character who belongs to Sun Bowie. Whoa, wow. But what do you know? So yeah, their lore. Let me read out their lore. Character that the user played in the Minecraft roleplay, which takes place in a medieval fantasy setting. He ages with time, and each version of him is slightly different than the last. Well, we're gonna be drawing the youngest version of this guy. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for liking my animation. So how's everyone today? As I said a while ago, I was just chilling. I was just pretty bored, so I just yapped around in various Discord channels, like such as the ArtFight Discord channel, alongside some other Discord channels that had a bunch of artists in it. I thought I might as well like start talking more online, since I'm trying to like make my presence known, you know. Oh, oops, why did I make a folder? So yeah. Oh. So yeah, I want to make my presence known. Since I'm trying to like grow a community and all that. Since, you know, I'm a VTuber. Drawing some mecha OCs right now? Oh, nice. Are you also part of ArtFight then? You're also doing ArtFight? If so, What team are you in? Because I'm part of Team Mystery. And as y'all know, Team Mystery is like getting wrecked right now. They're getting wrecked. Like, we're the lowest percentage among the 3 teams, so I better lock in. Yeah, we better lock in. Fellow Team Mystery? We're both Team Mystery here? Nice. Nice, nice. Mecha OCs are pretty hard to draw, you know. Yeah, mystery for the win! But yeah, as I was saying, Mecha is really hard to draw. At least that's what I think. Same with, like, highly detailed armor. Since mechas have a greater emphasis on symmetrical shapes, or more even shapes, rather than just, like, fleshy human shapes, you know? I'd like to practice drawing mechas. I just need, like, tons of time. A lot of time to do so. Oh! Welcome, Castellan577! Welcome, welcome. Love to make your life harder? Ah, this is what it is, you know? That is the life of an artist. As is what it is. I'm just taking notes of what I've been talking about. In case I want to make clips, you know? Oh wow, Devil May Cry 2 music's playing. Castellan, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Glad you're able to make it to my art stream. This is like my third ArtFight stream. Yeah, hello, hello, hello. Hope you all stick around. I'm gonna be attacking like probably one or two more characters. Just need to like get this shape, the head shape right, you know. And I don't think the mouth shape is right for this angle. Yeah, hi, hi. Or, I'm not really a fan of that mouth. But be drawn forward. Okay, The head shape's a bit hard to pull off. Let me, like, see. Let me check over here. Check what's up with the head shape. Maybe this angle's, like, not my forte. It's weird because I usually, like, I've been drawing this very angle a lot lately. Where the chin is much exposed, it's like in a bird's eye view. No, worm's eye view, I meant. Sometimes I can pull it off, sometimes I just brain fart for some reason. Ever had that feeling? Where even if you've, like, practiced something pretty well, there are times where you just, like, forget. And suddenly you're like, what? How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? What? It's pretty weird. That happens to me sometimes. No clue why. Oh well. Maybe this guy's eyes are too big in this drawing right now. Probably like use lasso tool to like resize it. Oh man, I hope so. When you stop the live, I'll have to go in 45 minutes for 1 hour to 2 hours. I usually stream these for like 2 to 3 hours. Honestly. Though it depends for this week. I might, as soon as I usually like try to do 2 characters before I stop. And the past 2 streams had me like draw 2 characters, where the stream would end 2 hours after I started it. Where you going? You're gonna touch grass instead of watching my stream? Whoa. That's crazy. Well, I can't really like control your life, so feel free to do as you wish. But if you stayed or watched my stream while you were outside, that would be pretty cool. Or not. It's up to you to decide your fate. Alright, I think we're doing pretty good. Just need to like lower the chin. Practice to have my driver's license. Oh wow. Yeah, that. Okay, maybe you can't watch my stream while maybe you can't watch my stream while you do that, you know? Unless you're really skilled. Watch my stream while you drive at your own caution, at your own volition. Just lock in on the road. Just eyes on the road, I guess. Unless you can lock in and watch my stream while you do it, but who am I? Kill me? Sorry, I have a no-kill policy. I mean, I have this scythe right here, but, you know, I've retired from that business. I don't really kill people anymore. I just draw. Whoa! I don't know why my rig was tweaking over there. I love to draw cars, not drive them. I see. Lucky you, pal. I wouldn't say that I'm good at drawing cars either. I usually just like use Clip2 assets if I ever need to like add cars to my comic. Like if this was an actual like illustration, I'd probably like actually draw a car myself. I'm a retired Reaper. I'm a full bona fide how do you pronounce that? Bona fide artist nowadays. Sorry, man. I found a new calling in life. Oh wait, why am I angry? I found a new calling in life. A true new passion. Just don't ask why my profile picture in like TikTok has me like choking a clone of mine. Yeah, no one has to know about that one. See the scythe? It's like... See the scythe? This is the pen. I use it to draw like line art. And then, this big-ass blade has all of my paint. It has like the cyan, yellow, magenta colors here, and there's okay. I can also like fill in black colors too. But yeah, this is my new life as an artist Reaper who has a no-kill policy. You'll survive? Maybe. Absolutely. I believe that you'll survive. Really cool VTuber, thank you, thank you. I made it myself. Because why pay... Do you know how much, like, actual VTuber models are? If you, like, have it drawn by someone else and rigged by someone else, it's gonna be, like, at least 500 to even 1,000 plus at minimum for both. So why spend money when I can just do both? Well, that way, I could just do everything for free! And that would be pretty awesome. That would be really, really cool. Wouldn't you guys agree? Am I right or am I right? Or am I wrong? Or I'm not sure how I'd react if I was wrong. I'd probably cry. Or not. One day you'll try to make one. It's a lot of work. Yeah, it is really a lot of work. I was like watching tutorials while I was working on mine. It took me like at least a week to work on this one. And even then, it's like a really simplistic model. So I have a feeling that if you get a bit more ambitious with yours, it's gonna be it's probably gonna take more than 1 week. Do-it-yourself life? Yep, that's my life in general. From webcomics to even VTubing. Tis a hard knock life for a guy like me. Is what it is. This guy has a cowlick hair. I wouldn't say this guy has a flamey hair. This guy be the type to do like the peace sign. Actually, wait, he has a big ass scarf. Just like draw this to not make the piece look awkward. I have a webcomic? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It's in my bio. But I can link it right now, actually. My Twitch stream actually does have like a command that lets you get the link, but for you, my friend, I'll since you're on YouTube, I will do this myself. There it is. It's an action adventure mystery slice of life webcomic called Life in Twisted Dreams. You should check it out. It's a pretty fun read. I know it's a fun read because I said so. Yeah, you should check it out. It's been like my passion project since late 2021. I've been cooking up this story for 5 years. And it's about... Actually, yeah, you should go check it out yourself, but essentially, Life in Twisted Dreams takes place in a world where the planet had been engulfed in this massive electrical surge. Life in Twisted Dream takes place in a massive... What am I saying? Life in Twisted Dream takes place in a world where the planet got engulfed by this enormous electrical explosion known as the Surge, which cause people to grow black crystals in their hearts. These black crystals can activate and grant people superpowers or magical abilities known as zeals. And the story revolves around Nat Murphy, whose sister had disappeared at the time of the surge. And now has to live a life where society gets much more crazier and crazier thanks to these superpowers, as he has to protect his school from his fellow students who use said powers for evil, or who abuses their zeals. This is the type of story you really like? Wow, that's awesome. That's really great to hear. Then I have a feeling that you're gonna enjoy this comic a lot. Anyways, it's time to like do line art. It's actually much. I don't recognize the song. Oh, it's from Devil May Cry 4. I haven't actually like listened. No, I've played all the Devil May Cry games except for 2. I just forgot about Sanctus, the final boss of DMC4. I don't know. Devil May Cry 4 is certainly a game. Not much to write about, like in the latter half, since it's just like Dante's half of Devil May Cry 4 is just like Nero's with backwards. Probably read it tonight. Heck yeah, go for it. So glad that I was able to get a potential reader. Hope you enjoy it. I feel really proud of like everything I've accomplished with the comic thus far. Like I started writing it and designing characters in late 2021. I started writing chapter 1 back in 2022. Started drawing chapter 1's panels and pages in 2023. And then I published it. Since I was in like college at the time, it took a while for me to cook up everything, so I was able to like fully publish chapter 1 in 2025. So yeah, it was a ton of dedication. And so far, it's had a pretty decent following, I think. But pretty small following, but a following nonetheless. I'm looking forward to like expanding its presence. Like I'd really like to show it to much more people. Like have the comic be well known. So I'll have to like dedicate a ton of time to that. But apparently, the way to like make my webcomic much more well known is to like talk more, or like make my presence known online, on social media and such. It's kind of hard since I am pretty introverted. So the fact that I have to like talk a lot to other people, it's a bit hard for me. That's why I'm practicing streaming in the first place. You tried to make a comic too? It's really hard? Yeah, it is really hard. But you need a lot of pre-planning to like make a pretty decent comic. You need lots of time and effort. And if you want to like have your comic be popular, you have to like make your presence known, as I said. So me being an introvert, it makes things pretty difficult, you know. But nonetheless, I try. Like, I've been trying to like talk much more in like art-related Discord channels or Discord servers, like the ArtFight one. Let's see. That's also why I've been like doing ArtFight much more often, so I could make my art known, I guess. Something like that. Plus, it's fun. It's really fun. Yeah, hey you, do you want to read my comic? Runs away because introvert. Yeah, I relate to that a lot. It is really relatable. But hey, if I keep yapping, whether it be streams or shorts or just hanging around in like art Discord channels or art Discord servers, then hopefully, people will take notice of my passion project. You know, that'd be really cool. I have a feeling that simply talking in streams and such won't be enough. So, you know, the future is pretty uncertain for me. I do feel like I've been improving with, like, talking just a bit, though. I think it's been like that ever since I started multi-streaming to YouTube, since when I'm just in Twitch, visibility in Twitch is really hellish. Twitch will not like recommend your stuff to new people. You have to like make a following in other social media sites to like get more views in Twitch. But ever since I started streaming in YouTube as well, YouTube's been much more graceful when it comes to like giving smaller streamers a chance to grow. It's pretty cool. For example, hey, how did you... By the way, NekoDrew4457, how did you, like, find my streams? Was it through the algorithm? Or was it recommended to you in the For You page, or, like, in the sidebar? I'm quite curious. You're so screwed. Why? What's wrong? What's wrong? A, J, K, random letters. Yuki recommendation. Because you like ArtFight lives. See? YouTube algorithm. YouTube algorithm's much more graceful when it comes to like smaller streamers, smaller content creators. It's pretty cool. 3 days, your exam results will come out. Oh damn. Damn. What was your exam about again? What was your exam about again? Leather spam guy? Announced 3 days. As in, like, what did your exam cover? Like math, algebra, science, engineering, calculus? I'm not sure, like in besides your path in university? Wait, so you can't really choose your own path? That's kind of nuts. I mean, depends on your university, right? Not really sure how your school works. Well, I hope you locked in then. Good luck with your exam. I hope you like pulled off. Huh, this guy's hair is pretty short actually. This guy's hair is really short. Math, physics, that's a lot. All in one? all-in-one exam. It's a week-long exam. More chance to pass this year than you would expect. Nice heart, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I think I'm starting to reach the part where I'm running out of stuff to talk about. All good, though. Math and physics, because they're super important for the exam, lasts for 4 hours, while others last 2 hours. 4 hours total, or 4 hours each? Concept of a 4-hour math exam and a 4-hour physics exam. That's like a whole day for 2 exams. Let me check more reference image of this guy. Oh, neat. This eye is a bit smaller than the rest. I could make this guy smirk. I think I could pull it off. Living on the edge. 4 hours each. 4 hours each. That really is 1 day for like 2 exams, or at least 1 school day for exams. Yeah, we call that a hell week. We call that a hell week. Good luck. I've already graduated from university, so as far as I know, I wouldn't really have to deal with exams anymore on my end, but still. That just brings back memories of my hell weeks from my high school. Oh, it's pretty nostalgic, but you know, it's still a hell week. I'm not sure if I would consider math my hardest, like, subject. I guess it depends on the years. Because I remember, like, my high school self just considering math to be just like, hey, memorize these equations and just put the numbers in, depending on the word problems or whatever. Science, on the other hand, I used to love science when I was like in 2nd grade. My love for it slowly dwindled as the years went on. Like, yay, grade 2 me is learning magnetism and let's see, magnetism and hot and cold temperatures. Wow. Chemical reactions? I mean, like, wow. Burning things is a chemical reaction? Wow. Mixing a drink with orange powder is a chemical reaction? Whoa, awesome. And then as the years went by, it was like, hey, there's a periodic table. Hey, this is like a bunch of numbers and a letter, and then like a superscript. Like, what is this? I forgot. It's like a bunch of numbers, bunch of letters, and that's apparently like the code for. That's like the code for elements or whatever. There was this thing, the hexagon with 3 lines, the benzene. I remember that. I remember that. I just forgot everything else. What is this? It's something for chemicals, but what is it? I forgot a lot of my high school stuff. Ah! This is why I went to art school for college. Ferrofluids. That's the black magnetic like liquid, right? That looks spiky every now and then. I hope I'm right. I hope this is like the one thing I remember from science class. No, I don't think I've ever learned about ferrofluids in science class. I just learned about them in like funny YouTube videos that I just checked out when I was a kid. It's okay to forget high school stuff. I suppose we all do. I suppose we all do. I mean, there's some stuff I haven't forgotten from my high school classes. The concept of supply and demand, I guess. There was like a year where we covered economics. The concept of supply and demand is like the only thing I remember with economics. Funnily enough. Other than that, I don't like remember the rest. Let's see. Let's see, what else did I learn? Oh yeah, there was like at one point we learned about, we read Macbeth. We watched like a live version of Macbeth. And then one of the characters said like a line in a really, really funny way where it made most of the class laugh. There was something along the lines of, "This guy took down all of our men in one fell swoop!" Like he said it in such a high-pitched voice. Yeah. Have you ever seen a psychological horror series on YouTube? Oh, wait. Have you ever seen Childless Past? Psychological horror series. I'm a friend of creator trying to make people react, do some fan art out of it, since it has only 2. Never heard of it in my... never heard of it? Else, I could search it in YouTube right now. Ah, it's Sonic EXE thing. I see. Cool. Alrighty. I mean, the art looks good. Okay, now... how do I fix this hair? It looks a bit off compared to the reference image. Oh, that's better. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I ever, like, make fan art of it. Depends if I end up liking the series or not. I don't really... it's not your normal Sonic EXE. Really now? What about it? My hoodie reminds me of Bakugo's shirt. Really? That's funny. I've only watched the first 2 seasons of My Hero Academia back in 2018. And then for some reason, I never got around to finishing season 3. So it's gonna be a while to like completely binge all of My Hero. Yeah, thanks for the advertisement, Parsa. I'll see. I haven't really... Wait, the skull? Wow. Did Bakugo's design have skulls? I forgot. Oh, but anyways, when it comes to like horror series on YouTube, I haven't really watched a lot. No, I've watched one, exactly one. It was Vita Carnis by Darren Quilloy. I think that's how you pronounce it, hopefully. I'm not really sure. It was about these meat creatures that live alongside humans. But then, like, these meat creatures are supposedly connected to like a god or something. And they're secretly... And despite humans trying to integrate them to society, they're all secretly trying to take over the world for this god. Or this prince that they're worshipping. Hello, Plutonium. Welcome to the stream. We're doing ArtFight. I'm doing, like, ArtFight attacks. Yeah, Be the Carnage is so good. I love it a whole lot. Hello. I'd say my favorite, like, Vita Carnus member is... Probably the Harvester. I really like the Harvester a lot. I like how his spores just do that. I serve my lord! I serve my lord! Season 2 was crazy. I'm still waiting for, like, the 3rd season to drop. The creator is, like, cooking heavily, so I'm just patiently waiting, you know? Just letting Darren Paloy cook. Greylock? What's Greylock? Never heard of that one. Greylock. Berkshire County. Analog Horror Wiki. Greylock. Something about this sounds familiar. Like, I don't know why. I'll search around. I'll probably watch it if I have enough time. I'm pretty busy with, like, webcomic work and stuff. What else to talk about? What else to talk about? What shall I talk about? Think, introverted brain, think! Yeah, I think, like, Vita Carnus is, like, or analog horror in general is, like, the most I've ever, like, got into, like, horror in general. Oh, like, most of the time, I'm not really, like, I'm pretty scared of horror stuff. But I'm mostly interested in, like, Vita Carnus' world building. Plus, I think the meat creatures look really cool as hell. Oh wait, did I mix up the name of the Harvester? Or, like, wait, the Harvester is, like, the one who makes spores, right? Or was that the bulb? No, the Harvester is the bulb. Oh man, no, actually, I do not like the Harvester. I meant the Host of Influence. I love the Host of Influence. That's my favorite Vita Carnus. Yeah, my ArtFight is public. And my OCs are actually the characters I'm using for my ArtFight is the entire cast of my webcomic. I suppose... Okay, I'll link you guys my ArtFight account. Where is it? It's over here. Alright, I'll present you all my OCs. Okay, let's see here. I'll do, like, a quick, showcase. Let me just search, like, my folders. Characters, all monitors. let's start with the main boy himself. The main. Oh wait, I meant to like put it in. I meant to put it in like Clip Studio, not in OBS. What am I doing? More reason to read the comic. Yes, I shall entice. Here's the main character, Nat Murphy. He's an aspiring artist who once looked up to his older sister up until a falling out that followed their disappearance. He's usually like a quiet and reserved kind of guy, but if you like weird him out, he's like easy to weird out. So if you're like an eccentric type of guy, and you manage to weird him out, he will make like a really goofy, like he will like make a face. He's gonna be like, huh, what? He's kind of introverted as well, but he means well. His main dream is to be a hero who makes people smile through either his action or his art. And he has the ability to absorb shadows and convert them into ink. And he could use that ink to create inanimate objects, or to create constructs such as like weapons, like with a katana, a baton, whatever you name it. Hello Ronan, welcome back. We're doing more ArtFight streams, but right now we are showcasing the main cast of my webcomic to the viewers in YouTube. Vela Mae Schuyler. She's the daughter of strict parents who raises her to achieve academic excellence in mathematics. She's mostly stern and stoic, but she is mostly a kind person. Like, she opens up to people who thinks that they share a similar wavelength to her. She's willing to open up to people who she feels comfortable to be around with. She dreams of opening up an orphanage as a way to uphold the legacy of an old woman who showed kindness to her in a time where she felt isolated. And she has the ability to turn things into toys. Every single toy throughout history. As long as the item that she's converting looks physically similar. Like, for example, she can turn a crumpled piece of paper into a stress ball. Next up is Tracy Forrest. She's the school's popular girl. She's not really mean though. But she does care a whole lot about her image in school, so she wants to be liked by her peers quite a lot. She's like a, what do you call them? Like a Genki girl? Is that what our TV trope says? Anyways, she's cheerful, she's upbeat, but if you really piss her off, she will be really, really pissed off. Like, you don't mess with her. And she dreams of being a successful novel writer. She dreams of being like an author. Because she's inspired by the memories she made with an old friend that she made before transferring to Amnes Academy. And similar to the main protagonist of her novel, she can transform parts of her body into vines that can grow. Yeah, I'll do it in my free time. Not really sure. I'll do it in my free time, alright? Because I'm not really too keen on, like, advertisements on chat, sorry to say. And finally, Juno Pigeons. An energetic, arrogant, and brash ex-drummer for a high school ska band that they started called Worker Bees. And, everyone here knows what ska is, right? It's like, I don't know how to describe ska, but I can give y'all, like, I can give y'all like examples. Goldfinger. Goldfinger comes to mind. I forgot that Jimmy Eats World is like. No, Jimmy Eats World is not a ska band. I forgot. I'm mistaking this band for someone else. You should listen to like Goldfinger. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I can think of right now. It's like nighttime here, so it's like it's a bit like I'm a bit sleepy. I'll like search up like what ska music is. It's hard to like explain, but it's like a really lighthearted like genre of music that has tons of trumpets around. But I guess like Worker Bees is more of like a ska punk thing. So it's like punk rock but with trumpets that sound pretty cheery. But yeah, they're an ex-drummer, and the band broke up like prior to the beginning of the story. So, as I said, they can be quite arrogant. They're pretty carefree, they're wild, brash, and pretty arrogant. And they think of themselves as a star. Oh yeah, they them pronouns for Juno. Oh no! See ya, Neko. Good luck with your driver's license. And, lock in when driving, don't think of the stream at all. And they dream of being a star. Juno dreams of being a star once more, reclaiming the hyped moments they had when they were in the band the first time. And they have the ability to shoot star blasts. Juno can alter these star blasts, alter their trajectory, and also their power. And these blasts sound like drums when they hit. So yeah, that's the main. These are the main protagonists of my webcomic. Glad I was able to yap about them for a little. I don't get to do that pretty often, and it's pretty good practice for if I want to like yap about them in the future, you know? Always yap about your OCs in front of people! And that way your ability to talk about them will improve! That's my advice for tonight. Anyways, I should really, like, finish this. I should really finish this artwork. I gotta lock in. For Team Mystery, since we're getting wrecked! Line art, line art, line art, line art. More line art. Must lock in. Must lock in for Team Mystery, since we are the lowest team out of all three. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, whatever team wins doesn't really matter for ArtFight, since it's mostly about like, it's more about giving giving fan art to more people. It's about the love that you put in when it comes to like giving people fan art of other people, of their characters, you know? Yep, it's mostly about doing it for the love of the game. For the love of the game. But you know, the natural feeling of wanting to win still penetrates my heart. So I gotta lock in. Rah! But yeah. Gotta lock in. Gotta lock in! Okay, I think all that yapping actually made my throat pretty sore. But I pulled through nonetheless! I pulled through nonetheless! But yeah, it's been really fun, like, getting to yap more often. YouTube's... Again, I haven't really yapped much when I was just solo streaming in Twitch. But... YouTube algorithms but been much more kind. I also tried multi-streaming to, like, TikTok, but no one really yapped there as well, so... it is what it is. Uh-oh. Since that guy was talking about Sonic EXE earlier, I do have to say that, yeah, I am a Sonic fan. Like, well, my last stream was just me, like... Was me just, like, singing a bunch of Sonic songs. Sonic vocal themes. I wouldn't really say my singing was pretty great. Like, I thought my singing was really good. Like, I thought my singing was really good when I sang it. Or, I thought my singing was really good when I was, like, doing it at the time, but I rewatched my VODs and, my singing is kind of ass. It's pretty awkward. Oh man, do not listen to yourself. Do not listen to yourself like singing in VODs, man. Unless you're that good of a singer. It felt low key awkward. That was just saying, like, yeah, I'm more of a fan of the main Sonic stuff. Like Sonic EXE like spooked me when I was a kid, but looking back at it, it's like not a really good creepypasta. It's kind of nuts that EXE is like its own like thing now. Like there's a ton of like alternate Sonic EXEs out there. Pretty neat. I can't say I'm like a... I wouldn't really call myself like a Sonic EXE fan. I like the actual thing. Plus I heard that there are some EXE fans that don't actually interact with the main game series. That's nuts. How's that even possible? That's like hard to say the word, but it's like LARPing. That's what we call LARPing in this town. Wow, what is this song? It's so awesome. Oh wow, Heads or Tails? It's DMC2. Yeah, no wonder I haven't heard it. Devil May Cry 2 is not really a good game. It's like, it's a game that exists, but I wouldn't really consider it to be all that great. It's certainly a game that exists. Anyone here played Devil May Cry? Or any character action game? Like Bayonetta, or maybe God of War, but I wouldn't really say that God of War is like a character action game per se. It's more like a traditional action game. But yeah. Alright, I think I can, like, start coloring. Alright, finally, coloring process. We love to see it. Actually, wait. Set this to reference layer. Build a reference layer. Much better that way. I like this guy's blonde hair. It's really, really cool. And this guy just has pitch black eyes. Well, with a shine, of course. The classic character shine. Uh-oh. I think I screwed up the goggle shape. Whoopsies. This is Devil May Cry 5? Yeah, it's Devil May Cry 5. I kind of forgot to like make the line art like not as thick. Like my previous attacks didn't really have thick line art. But I think I forgot to like set it lower for this artwork. Whoopsie. I mean, it still looks good. I mean, I hope it looks good. I really, really hope it does. What do you think, chat? Does it look good? What the heck? Okay. Forgot to like add weight to this one. What if I like do this? What the heck? That does manually draw this? Anyways, that looks pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Time to start shading. I say do sunset shadows. What song is this one? I'm guessing it's like Dipsy 1? Yeah, probably didn't win this battle. Shading time, shading time. Time to shade. Okay, this OC is not mine. It's for ArtFight. That's what's up. Time to fight. So everyone will cheer up. Look out. It's shading up. It's shading time. That did not even rhyme. That was a really crappy song, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry guys, I didn't mean to sing that crappily. I was just making up lyrics. For the love of the game. For the love of the game. Shaden. Oops. Ah! I was one from use live stream reaction, definitely about the theories, since thing about sorry, but this is like an again, I'm just gonna be doing like ArtFight like tonight. Can't really do requests. Like I'm just like dedicated in like doing ArtFight. That's like the plan for tonight, and then I can't really change plans. Plus, if you want to advertise, take it from experience from someone who's also trying to like advertise, like a webcomic to other people. One of the most unrecommended ways to like advertise anything is like just asking like a lot in chat, in the streamer's chat, sorry to say. Yeah, I guess you are. But I don't mind like I don't mind streaming to like 0 people. This is mostly for the load of the game. Plus, I do have one person like watching me on Twitch. What did that do? Yeesh. As I said, one of the things you shouldn't like. Sorry to be a bit frank, but one of the most unrecommended ways of like recommending stuff to others is by spamming someone in chat. I think they call that e-begging or something. It sort of gives a bad look to whoever you're advertising to, sadly. I'll give you this, though. I'll give you this. The design of the song EXE there looks pretty interesting. So I'll watch it in my free time, okay? I've had other viewers. I think that was like my very first bad actor in the stream. That's nuts. I guess that's like a canon event for all streamers. Oh well. Hmm. Man, that guy was really funny. I still can't stop thinking about how that was like my first bad actor. That was my very first block! So yeah, moral of the story, don't e-beg. On people's streams, okay? Time to sit. Your time's gone. If you begin, if you suffer, live for revenge. Now your life comes to an end. Taste the blood, taste your fate. Swallow your pride with your hate. Your last breath, your last dance. Last of all, command. Honestly, I'm not even sure if that guy was actually connected to the creator of that psychological horror thing. Maybe that person was a psyop to make the series look bad. Well, Whether he was or not, that guy was not a good messenger. That's how it is in society. What the? Where's hair highlights? This might be a shorter stream. I think I'm pretty happy with just doing this this one character for the night. But yeah, we're almost done. Just have to add some highlights, and then I think we're good for tonight. I think we need to highlight the hair too. I don't know which way. I guess it's pretty good. What song is this? Oh, it's Griffin's theme. AKA the best one out of the three Mundus goons. Oh. Block off, Featherface, or you can stick around and find out the hard way. Let's shade like this. That's pretty good. Actually, wait. That doesn't look right. This looks right. Well, I think this was a job well done. I just need to add like finishing touches, I guess. I don't know this song again. Oh wait, HRHM remix of Oranguera's theme from Devil May Cry 2. Am I right? I think I am right. I won't even check Spotify for this one. Oh wait, no, there's like something that didn't feel right. To shine. Oh, that's like night and day. Woo! Much better. Though I'm not really sure if this is like the right color for the background. Let's see. Bowie. Also lime green. Background's a light green. I think this helps him pop out more. Let's see tones. Okay. I think this, yeah, now this helps it pop out. Yeah, take note of tones. Take note of like color tones, or yeah, take note of grayscale tones. It'll help you, it'll help your art pop out. So what I usually do is like fill the whole background with white and then make a new layer. Make a new layer and then fill it with white. Set the layer mode to color, and then you'll be able to see the artwork's tones and stuff. And if your background's a bit too bright, if some stuff meshes a bit too well, like let's say the skin tone and the background here, you have to like alter it so your main subject will pop. Something like that. Whoa, what am I doing? It's strong. Oh, this riff is really cool. Suppose let's add like another thing to make the background look cool. Yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. I think we've changed the blue shadows actually. Or not? Hmm. Actually, wait, there is a way. There is a way to give... There is a way to give this artwork sauce. I think it's a multiply. Huh. Oh yeah, there we go. Then... I think it was negative 15. And negative 20. Yeah, this is pretty cool. So I feel like there could be some more shading. I forgot. I think we stick to this. What do you think, chat? Is this cool or what? Or what? Anyways, I think we need to add like a bit more shadows. I'll say that I don't think I needed to like delete the old one. What the heck? What? Wait, why is it? Alright. I think I could move the eyes. Just have to lock this. Okay, now this is weird. Wow, much better. So I feel like I could like add a bit more black shading for the line art. Don't you guys think? Oh yeah, just like that. Just like that? Hold on. Man, this is like Arkham's theme. I don't really like... Arkham's like the worst boss in Devil May Cry 3. That's the thing. I just remember that wasn't like the first guy I blocked or put in timeout. My first block as a streamer is like the very first guy I blocked was just a bot. Huh. Guess I forgot. Guys, doesn't like the goggles look a bit too small? Fuck. I can't even tell if this looks good anymore. What's happening? Why isn't anything... What? Nani? There we go. Now for the finishing touches. Drawing paper. Resize. Apply transformation, overlay. Then quick effects, merge layer. Aberration. I think 10. And then my watermark. Who could forget that? Then yes. All right, this is gonna be the one thing we finish for tonight. I think we're about done for tonight. Much shorter stream, but oh well. I think I much prefer doing like more streams, but not really sure. Either way, I think I'm done for the night. I'll just upload this one attack to ArtFight once I'm done. But I think that should be about it. I think we'll do one more ArtFight stream, followed up with a gaming stream. I haven't done those for a while. I'm not really sure what I want to play though. But yeah, that should be about it. That should be about it for tonight. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, almost everyone for watching. No, thank you everyone for watching. And take care. See ya!